Hey everybody, it's Amy. Yes, I'm in the same shirt because I'm making it right after the first one. Okay. I wanted to say a couple of things. One, I am on Facebook and I have not announced my plan for weight loss surgery on Facebook. I have not hidden it because I'm a member of a lot of groups that are VSG related. Some people probably don't even know what VSG is, so they don't even pay any attention. Other people that know what it is, then they pay attention. They say, oh, she's a VSG, pre-op, you know. So anyway, a lot of my friends don't even know what that means. I did post one day that it's really sad when you feel more support from strangers than people you've known for a long time. And that's sad. I think that's sad. Weight loss surgery is not a decision that most people come to lightly. I didn't. Wanted it the first time back in 2004 and researched the daylights out of it back then. And have again been researching it. It's not something that I'm just not making a whim decision. I know it's going to change my life for the rest of my life. But that's the whole point, right? I mean, if I could do it without it, I would have already done it without it. I've tried. I get to a certain point, I can't get past that point, I get frustrated, and then it all comes back. So anyway, I'm a member of some groups on Facebook, VSG related, bariatric surgery related. Some are for VSG only, some are for VSG like people that are having it right now, because I was hoping I was going to have it in June. And then others are people that, huge groups, like 8,000, 5,000 people on them. I mean, huge groups. And while there are some people on there that are absolutely wonderful, they're very supportive, they're very nice, they're very concerned, you can learn absolutely everything you could ever imagine of wanting to learn and more from these people. Now, there's also some people in these groups and other groups. I won't give names of people and I won't give names of groups because, you know, if you want to go Facebook searching for VSG groups, you'll find many groups. Some of these people are mean. I mean, they're downright mean and nasty. Now, you go into a support group. What do you freaking think it is? It's for support, right? That's why you're there. Not all of these people are there for that. My surgeon and my surgeon's plan, and I can pretty much guarantee you, unless you're seeing the same surgeon, you're going to have a different plan. Something is going to be different. A lot of people have to have 2 weeks of clear liquids or full liquid diet or, you know, these pre-op diets 2 weeks ahead. My surgeon, 1 day, clear liquids, drink that nasty laxative crap. Yeah. Sorry, no pun intended with that one. You drink that nasty stuff and you're good to go. Afterwards, some surgeons require another 2 weeks of liquid diets. And then you go to a full liquid diet. And then you go to a soft pureed blended food. And then, I mean, you have these post-op, pre-op diets. And every surgeon's plan is different. Yours is not better than mine. Mine's not better than yours. And because the surgeon says that after, okay, my surgeon says 1 to 2 meals of clear liquids. That's right. I said meals. Not weeks, not days, meals. 1 to 2. If those are tolerated, and you don't want to throw them up, or you don't throw them up, or you don't have stomach cramps, or they're tolerated, you can go on to pureed and blended foods. And he'd give you a whole list of the stuff that you know, pureed has to be consistency of a yogurt or like a really kind of runny applesauce kind of thing. Pureed. For 3 weeks until you go back to see him, which is around about 3 weeks. If you're tolerating that okay, then you go on to soft foods. Mush it with a fork. Can you mush it and make it mushy with a fork? That's a soft food. And it gives you a list and a sample menu, and like you can follow that menu if you want, and it tells you how many grams of protein it is, how many calories. I mean, you can follow his meal plan if your stomach tolerates it. Now, who's to say that my stomach's going to tolerate soft pureed or pureed foods after 2 meals? 2 meals, not weeks. 2 meals. I know, sorry. Who's to say that my stomach's going to tolerate that? It may not. I might have to eat, drink broths and stuff for a couple of days. It may feel better to me. But it's nice to know that I have that option. Should I feel hungry, I can go and get some cottage cheese and mush it up real good, puree it, and eat it. And it says you're supposed to eat 4 to 6 meals, I think, a day, or 4 to 5 meals a day of this. I mean, it's only supposed to be no more than a half a cup or a quarter of a cup. I can't remember. I read it all today, but I don't remember right now. I mean, I don't need to know it till December, so. But anyway, so you get into these groups, and you are asked a question. Or you ask a question. Somebody jumps all over you and says, that's not what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be doing this, this, and this, and you're not allowed to have that. And blah, 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 blah. And look, it's between me, my surgeon, my nutritionist. You can see right out of it. You go for support, not for somebody to jump down your throat. Now, you also get people on there that are asking, I'm making this up because I can't think of it, because I don't want to use a real example. I'm a week out. Okay, I had surgery a week ago. Can I drink alcohol tonight? What? I mean, if you want to drink alcohol, whatever. But why would you put yourself through surgery and then drink empty calories a week later? Alcohol a week later, or 2 weeks out. Or that would be like me saying, hey, I went to the hospital, I got put to sleep, I got cut open, they took out 80% of my stomach. Isn't that awesome? When can I have a Big Mac? 2 weeks ago, before you got 80% of your stomach removed. Why did you do this? If you're gonna do that, I'm not putting myself through this and then turning around and saying, when can I have ice cream? When can I have alcohol? I don't drink alcohol anyway, but when can I have a Big Mac? 2 weeks ago, before you cut your freaking stomach out, is when you could have a Big Mac. I mean, sorry. I just, why would you put yourself through this and then want to just immediately go back to when can I do this? When can I do that? Well, if you wanted to continue to do that, my brain after surgery, I'm getting it into my brain now. I'm trying, but it's harder now because I need more food to fill me up. And I can eat whatever I want. But The basic rule after weight loss surgery: protein first. Okay, you're going to be able to eat about half a cup when you get a little bit out. Not at the beginning, you can't, but maybe you'll be about to eat half a cup at a time. Do you know how many half a cup meals you're going to have to eat to get your 60 grams of protein? Either that or you're going to have to drink it all, and that's really not the best way to get it in. But at the beginning, it's normal to do that. But you should rely more on food for your protein, and supplement if you need to with a protein drink, but the majority of it should come from food. So, protein first. If you've hit your 60 grams or 70 grams for guys, which is what my surgeon says. Other surgeons are different, but that's what I'm going to follow because that's what my surgeon says. This has to come into play too. Water. You have to get a certain many ounces of water to keep from getting dehydrated. You can't eat a half an hour after you drink, and you're not supposed to drink until a half an hour after you've finished eating, so that it doesn't wash your food through your stomach pouch into your intestines and you're hungry again. Can also cause dumping, which, well, you know, nobody wants to do that, because once you've done it, I don't think it's very fun. So I don't think you want to do it again. So you've got how many hours in the day, and you got to get this in sipping, not gulping like I can do now. Like I could drink half of this right now in one sitting. No big deal. Gulp it right down, gone. Can't do that after surgery. You have to sip. Then you have to wait a half an hour to eat, and another half an hour before you drink again. And sometimes meals can take up to a half an hour to eat. Then you've got, say you're lucky enough to get in all your protein and all your water, which is going to be hard to do at first because you're sipping. You're not drinking, you're sipping. Going to be hard to do. Then you want to add vegetables to your meals. I'm not replacing this with alcohol. I'm not replacing my protein with a Big Mac. Protein first, vegetables second, carbs third. That's going to be my mentality after surgery, because at a week or two out, when people are saying, when can I have this, when can I have that? Well, I don't know. Have you gotten in your 60 grams of protein today? Have you gotten in 48 to 64 ounces of water today? Have you had a couple of vegetables today? Okay, if you've done all that and you're not way over your calorie limit, okay, then fine, have alcohol if that's what you really have to do. But why drink your calories? That's why I gave up soda. When I was doing the Weight Watchers, and I would have to write down, or counting calories, and I would have to write down 140 calories for a soda. That sucked, because that 140 calories could have been a lot of green beans. This, no calories. So I'm trying to do that now. I'm trying to get that mental state now, to make it easier later. And I got some Food Lion mozzarella string cheese today, and one of those has 8 grams of protein. So that's pretty good when your stomach can handle. But that's a string cheese is not huge, but after weight loss surgery, it's huge. So, but anyway, go to Facebook, join a group, watch a video. You'll find people on these videos on Facebook. You'll find them there. Some of these people are absolutely the best people you will ever meet. There's another girl, there's a couple people. I want to say hi to a couple people. They'll probably never even see this video, so if they do, great, hi. If they don't, that's okay. I'm still saying hi anyway. Jennifer Bleacher, she does videos on YouTube. absolutely wonderful. She's lost 79 pounds since December 30th of last year. Go watch her videos. She's got some good food videos. Awesome. I can't wait to only be able to eat that much and be full. I mean, she's like excellent. She's doing really good. And her husband's on the +1 crew, and he's making great videos. TJ was making videos, but I don't think he's doing them that much anymore, for right now anyway. But his wife is a +1, Jenny. So if you go +1 crew, you'll find some really great support for your spouses, significant others, family, friends, anybody that wants to go watch those videos. That helps a lot to see what, because just because you're changing, everybody else is too. And it's kind of hard sometimes to remember that their lives are changing as much as yours are, because you're the one actually going through the process. But if they love you and care about you, they are too. So +1 crew, they're awesome. Tanya, VSG Tanya 2011, absolutely wonderful. I actually found her video while looking for healthy recipes when I was trying to lose weight on my own, and I found her cauliflower pizza recipe, cauliflower pizza crust recipe. That's how I found her and started watching her videos. And she's awesome. She's on Facebook too. And Back to Basics is a pretty cool site that has a lot of information from different people. I'm still learning all those people, so I don't know their names. I'm sorry. Shana, I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry if it's not. Shana Haney, Haney. She just started making videos. She's having surgery on Wednesday. That's awesome. I'm so excited. I wish I could come with you and have it too, but mine's going to be later this year, hopefully before the end of this year. Hopefully in December. I'm pushing for December 19th because classes are over on the 18th. So hi to you. And looks like I got Jennifer. There's a friend of mine that I met on Facebook, a couple friends. One, I was in this really big group, and a friend of mine now, Beth, she introduced me to some of these smaller Facebook groups that are secret groups that kind of put you in with people having surgery at the same time you're having them. And because I thought I was going to be having it this spring, summer, I was kind of got put into the spring, summer group. And there's like 200 people, 100 to 200 people in a group-ish, maybe a little bit more than that. But it's really more personable, and excellent people in there, because I don't think I've ever seen anybody say anything mean to anybody else ever in there. Which, and I don't mean like, hey, you shouldn't do this. I mean, or, you know, I mean like, get out of this group. What the F are you doing here? I mean, they're just right mean in some of these groups, some of these people. That's what block's for. I mean, really, that's what block's for. Because even if you're in a group with them, they can't see you, you can't see them, you can still be in the same group. You don't have to leave the group, just block the dummies. So anyway, these smaller groups are kind of cool. So Beth introduced me to those, and I've kind of introduced those groups to a couple of people that I know who are having surgery. And I have to say, one of my bestest friends right now, and I know this sounds funny because we've met online, we've never met in person, but we have so much in common. And I'm not going to say all what we have in common, because I don't want to share. I'll share my life, but I don't want to share her life, because it's hers, not mine. It's not for me to share. So we do have a lot in common, though. I mean, we're born same month, like 2 days apart, a couple of years, and like two or 3 years in difference. But I mean, it's just so much in common. Even down to how long we've been with our significant others. We've been together the same, you know, hers with mine. Anyway. Melinda. Hi, Melinda. She's having her surgery on Friday. That's so exciting. I'm so excited for them. Not jealous. I'm not upset. I wish I was with them, but I almost feel like I am in some ways, because I'm so excited for them that I feel like I'm having it too, even though I'm not. So that's hi to Melinda, and I'm trying to talk her into doing some YouTube videos. So comment below if you want her to do some videos, because she's awesome, and you guys would learn a lot from her too. And I can't wait to see her progress, because she's awesome. So I think that's about it. I mean, there's other people that I watch, but these are the ones that I watch the most because, I don't know, I feel the connection with them more. And that sounds funny, I know, because, you know, when you know somebody online and you only know them from YouTube or Facebook, you don't, to say I have a connection with somebody that you've met like that. Some people say, oh, that's crazy, you can't have a connection with somebody you've never met in person. Well, yeah, you can. Because the connection comes from what you have in common. And weight loss surgery is definitely a big thing to have in common with somebody, because unless you are a family member or a best friend or the person having it, people don't understand it. Some people don't get it, and some people are downright mean. Even support people that are supposed to be your support, even if it's, some family members aren't supportive. Some family members can get downright mean too. So too bad there's not a block button in real life, huh? Alright, I'm going, so I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.